Hello, this is History 1J. Today I will talk about the June Democratic Movement in Korea, which took place about 40 years ago in South Korea. The June Democratic Movement was a nationwide movement in which people raised voice for democracy in South Korea. It was held from June 10th to June 29th of the 1987. A lot of citizens in South Korea protested to raise awareness of the change in political system of the country, and many people realized that they need democratic reforms. The movement led to the establishment of the Sixth Republic of the country. Since the beginning of the First Republic in 1948, the country had gone through 5 different republics until the sixth, which remains the present-day government of South Korea. The first president of the Sixth Republic of Korea was Roh Tae-woo. He was assigned by the prior president, Chun Doo-hwan. Let's compare and contrast the two presidents in detail. After the assassination of President Park in 1979, Chun, as the chief of Army Security Command, took charge of the investigation of his death. After the investigation of former President Park, he built Samcheong re-education camp, similar to the relocation camp of the Holocaust during Nazi Germany. A lot of people in minority groups such as Jewish, homosexual, and disabled people suffer from the Holocaust, while the same violence occurred in the Samcheong camp, while innocent citizens was forced and captivated inside the camp for not allowing the military force or even for not holding their identification card on the street at the freedom. However, because of the Chun's dictatorship and formal Matilda, no citizen could raise a voice to stop sending innocent people to a camp. In addition to build a re-education camp, he made a martial law that allowed the military to take over the overall control of the country. Roh Tae-woo was the 13th president of South Korea. He was notable for hosting the Olympics in 1988 in Korea, which held in Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. He was the first president that started a single-term system of presidency for 5 years. Park Jung-chol was a college student at Seoul National University, which participated in the June Democratic Movement in 1987. He was a student representative and wanted to bring democracy to the country. However, he was died by torture during the Fifth Republic. People still remember him as one of the most significantly influential activists for democratization in South Korea. Lee Han-young was a student of Yonsei University who also took on the role of an activist. He was famous by the Park Jung-chol demand for choose the torture case, and he was protesting the Yonsei meeting while Park Jung-chol will commend his conspiracy to cover the torture and murders and wins the democratic condition. Unfortunately, he died from the tear gas from military police. This phrase here is a message that was spread by the social movement activists after the June Democratic Movement. It means, don't kill Jung-chol twice. We want to live in the world for no torture. During these years of 1985 and 1986, there was quite a lot of students who participated in the protest for social movements. Many college students went outside to share their thoughts because they believed that direct presidential elections are needed for more democratic society. The president, Chun Doo-hwan, refused to accept any constitutional revision because he preferred military involvement and control of our republic. The Eugene Constitution allowed indirect presidential election, which had taken place in 1972. But citizens, including, knew that the direct participation by the citizen to elect the president was essential for a better future of the country. Thank you for listening.